Good morning, taking a Tinker vlog, Friday, March 14th. Got up earlier than expected, and 6:30. Took a shower, went down for breakfast, and wound up having an omelet, home fries, sausage, and juice, waffle, and now I'm off to the convention center.
This is the bloggers meetup. You just show up and you know this other person has shown up. If you're brand new, if you've been creating since 2008, we all have something worth sharing.
That's more than half of you. Just give yourself a round of applause for that. This is the 5-second rule. If you see somebody and it's not disrespectful to go up to them and say, hi, company, and we would come out and throw a picnic for your company. And if you're a 16-year-old boy and your shorts go... My next job was at a place called Disguise. Job for 3 months, 8 hours a day was the left, and really it was probably one of the worst jobs I ever had. So my last job in 2008, I started a website called inthelead.com, later changed to Green. And okay, well, I'm just gonna share what I've learned as I go. I'll have that story later. I have learned how to speak on stage as somebody 3 minutes to finish an entire set from scratch, or else I lose everything. Fans in the house? Yes. House? Yes. Not people. A 1999 fossil heavy pack, which means there's a friend of mine, Green Seti, he has a blog, and he told me the same strategy. He said, yes, we are being we're not just at a buffet line. The legs of this tripod collapse into each other, so 40% of my time was dedicated to this new thing that I really had no idea what I was doing, and knowing that those resources for the next ones will be guided through the resources that exist. Realize that what you focus on is going to help you realize what those new things are, then you know what to do. Of all that information that's available for
first came out that you could do podcast on, so I got to go in, touch it, play it.
Business. So
for me, I've always been very much into
swimming. But actually, as a writer, I always kind of got excited about wouldn't it be great to hear these stories that I was writing, but hear them with music and hear them with sound and ambience. I always think that audio is a really powerful medium, how it works subliminally to kind of transport you to places and kind of make places come alive in your imagination. So yeah, that's why I got into it, and I love it.
Fun and really exciting. Okay, I'm pressing it really hard and it looks fine, so. Okay. When done right, our readers and people who watch us on YouTube.
So I never was like trying to pressure myself to do weekly, and when I did do
to also be happy with the product that we delivered for them.
Add to that real quick is that I think you have a creative decision to make too, because
we record, we go live, video, write it. So also I want to tell you this is divided kind of into 3 parts. So we're gonna
Email newsletter. Yes, awesome. I hope.
So day recap. Wound up doing first day of TravelCon. It was pretty spectacular. It's one of the first to arrive, so they weren't ready to check me in yet. Parking was $12. That kind of sucked, but speedy check-in, got my badge, and started talking to pretty much every one of the vendors. Quite a few options for finding revenue streams for travel blogging and influencing, and from trip insurance to blogging to internet signals in other countries to data plans and funding for tours to travel advising and Lulu Book Press as an alternative to Amazon publications, and visit Tucson, Sedona, bookkeeper, accountant, specified around travel creators, and podcasts, software programs, NerdPress. Yeah, it's pretty much sums it up. I went to the welcome session, inspirational stories from several influencers and bloggers that are making 6 digits, and went to a podcast workshop and tips and techniques for doing podcasts, tips and tricks for blogs and AI, which is going to save me substantial prep time and work time, hopefully. I'm pretty inspired by that. And then there's a branding